women to essentially lose weight without counting calories, to eat more intuitively, to eat more mindfully, to heal their relationship with food. And so I want to talk about today how I lost 4 pounds within this past 7 days without doing keto or without having to count carbs, because I know there are some women out there that are still either doing keto, or they are counting the grams on their carbs, or they're counting calories. And so my approach is essentially being able to do eating without like feeling like you're dieting, feeling like you're restricted, feeling like you can't have X, Y, and Z. So I will dive deep into this. But if you are somebody that has ever done keto or low carb or counted carbs or counted calories in order to lose weight, then hashtag me down in the comments below. I've definitely had this struggle before where I was counting calories before, and I was like so overwhelmed. It definitely triggers my anxiety, and it's too much for me. It's just something that I wasn't able to handle. So it was so frustrating that it's like, if this is what it has to be, like if this is what I have to do in order to lose weight, then that's not what I want to do. And so eventually I stumbled upon an approach that focused more so on what you're eating and the portions in which you're eating it, and not so much about calorie counting or counting macros, which is like counting the grams of carbs and counting the grams of protein and counting the grams of fat. And I know a lot of the women that I help, they come to me and they've either tried keto, or they've tried Weight Watchers, or they've tried Whole30, or they've tried calorie counting or macro counting, or logging their food into MyFitnessPal. So if you tried any of those approaches, down below, say me, hashtag me. If you're here watching and you want to know what I did in order to lose the weight without any of these approaches to make it a lifelong sustainable lifestyle, then hashtag here in the comments. If you're watching this on replay, then hashtag replay. So this past week, what I did in my free group, because I have a free group that is on Facebook. And so if you're not in it already, then make sure that you're in there, because I give away free value, free prizes. And it's just facebook.com/groups/thickfit. So make sure that you're in there. But what I did in that group is I did a challenge, and the challenge was to focus on getting 2 liters of water into your diet. And so for a week, that's what we did. We just only focused on getting more water in. And the reason why that's like a water chug challenge is a really good challenge to do is because of the fact that it's a lot easier to add things to your routine than to take things out. The first thing that people often try to do is they try to take things away from themselves. Like they try to restrict themselves. They try to take the junk food away, not knowing and not realizing that food in itself is an addiction. It could be hard to quit your habits that you have, like cold turkey. So that's what we did for a week. And then the next week, what I did was a show me your plate challenge. And essentially what I had the people in my free group do, the women in my free group do, was I had them snap pictures of their food and post it in the free group. And I had my VIP clients doing this as well, the water challenge and the photo challenge. And it definitely showed me and my VIP clients the habits that we had, tracking them for 7 days straight. And so I was like, you know what? I think that what we need to do from here is implement at least a veggie or a fruit into every single meal and eat that first. So drink water before you even start eating your meal. And then the next step is to do a fruit or a veggie before you eat anything else on your plate, and then to eat the rest of your food. And so what that will do is it will allow you to cure your thirst cues first, and then to get as full or as satisfied as possible from the veggies and fruits that you have on your plate, so that you're nourishing your body mindfully and fueling your body in order for it to have the energy that it needs and the nutrients that it needs, and then focusing on everything else afterwards. So just those things in itself, 2 liters of water, tracking my food habits with photos, and then implementing drinking water first, and then eating a fruit and veggie with every single meal, and then posting it in an accountability group. That in itself is what has helped me, and it's helped me to cut down on takeout foods that I had, and I haven't been eating as much processed man-made foods. I don't like to call them carbs because there are healthy foods that are called carbs, like corn, for instance, is a carb, right? Veggies and fruits are carbs. And so I don't like calling the processed man-made foods like carbs. So I call them processed man-made foods, even though that's like a long whole thing. That's what I say because I also don't want to just like name them as bad foods. They're treats. They're treats that you can have on occasion, in moderation, in balance, and you don't necessarily have to restrict them and cut them out completely. But it's just learning that that's not going to be like an everyday thing, an every meal thing. To do takeout, to do fast food, to do processed man-made foods like donuts or cakes and cookies and whatnot. So I hope that you got some takeaway from this. If you are ready to lose 5 to 10 pounds each and every month with me, then just and get a nutrition audit from me as well, a free nutrition audit, then just DM me or comment below thick fit and hashtag thick fit, and I will get back with you and we'll get you scheduled in for a nutrition audit so that we can take a look at what habits that you have in order to tweak them so that you'll be able to lose 5 to 10 pounds in the next month, especially with summer around the corner and being on the beach and being in swimsuits and all of that good stuff. So I got the hookup on that and would love to help and see how I can help and see if we are a good fit for each other and just give you some value. So drop any takeaways, any values you have down below, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.